court, order in the house, order in the jails, order in the hell, order, order, order. What it do, y'all? It's your brother, man, from the motherland, coming to you guys live with another episode of that Repent or Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Junes, the original for the bantu. Excuse me, let me take that back. I am your honorable Minister Junes for the bantus, aka Mr. Judgment Day, Mr. Gavel. I bought the gavel out for you heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites. Order, order, order. And we're going to restore order. Yes, yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're going to restore order in the word. We're going to restore order in the truth, understanding, in life. Everything is about order. The Father moving order. So we're going to restore the order. Order, order, order. Yes. It's going to be a beautiful one today. And for those, every seventh day is December conversation where we like to have a conversation. And like I told you guys the last week, we're going to be having conversations moving forward. In today's conversation, first of all, let Lucifer go by. Lucifer left. You see what Lucifer do? This is what he do. But before I do, right, let me send my condolences to Granny, Mama Cameron. She passed away July 5th. Her viewing and her ceremony was today. I showed out yesterday, of course. Definitely a needle in the heart. You know what I'm saying? Especially for those like myself who know grandma for being in the hood and taking care of us and feeding us and praying over us, yelling at us when we was wilding on the corner and all that. So I definitely want to send my condolences to her. Shout out to the fam, Keish, Beans, Cows, the list goes on. Cayenne, you know what I'm saying? Seeing him, seeing how big he's getting, it's part of life, right? They tell you that death is promised, but when death do knock at your door, we never prepare to open it. And when we do open it, we still not prepared for the outcome, right? So my condolences to them. May the Father have mercy on her soul. May the Father have mercy on all our souls. This is why individuals like myself is here now and bringing forth this awakening, because yes, we've been lied to. It's a lot of information that we have been told for 400 plus years that has been lies. And praise the Father for this awakening. He has awakened up his children, so his children like myself will get the gavel. You see the gavel, and restore order. Drop the gavel on you heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites. But without further ado, we're going to have a good one, like I always do, for those that have been tuning in for a long period of time. Shout out to you guys. Appreciate all you guys that's been tuning in. Let me make sure this is situated. All right. Okay. So, excuse me. So you see what the title says. Uncovering the land filled with milk and honey. Yeah. We're gonna restore order to that today. We're gonna put an end to this so-called Luciferian, aka European lies that has been told to us for the last, again, 2,000 years. So we have 2,000 years of catching up to do. So without further ado, we definitely gonna get straight into it, because I really want to show you guys the land filled with milk and honey. But before I do, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up, guys. Make sure you guys can see me. All right. December conversation. This is Numbers chapter 14, verse 8. It says, If the Father delights in us, then he will bring us unto this land and give it us a land which is flowing with milk and honey. Now, milk and honey, we all know that was something that was given unto Abram, which was then passed on to Isaac, which was then passed on to Jacob. You guys call him Israel or Jacob, but his name is Jacob, which means firstborn. We went through that. I already restored the order, so we're not going to get into that, right? So, but what we're going to get into is discovering this land that's filled with milk and honey. Because a land filled with milk and honey is forever. And there was no prophecy that stated that the land that was given unto Abram will no longer produce milk and honey. Never said that. When you find it, you let me know. The curses was going to be curses that was placed upon us, not the land, but us. Jerusalem, that place will be desolate. It won't be inhabited. It told you that. We know that. So does that precept alone then throw away this 1948 location that was created in 1948 that has a whole city named Jerusalem when the word says that that place will be desolate, uninhabited, but yet it's inhabited. But yet you guys want to argue. But we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue. We're gonna continue sharing the screen. We're gonna share the screen. Matter of fact, let me make sure I got everything situated for you guys, because I don't want to hear nothing. I don't. Because we here to what? Restore the order. Can we get that out loud? Restore the order. Yes. Right? So, I don't know. Maybe I should do this on Google. Nope. We're going to do it right here. We're going to do it right here. So, let me break it down. Let's type it in. Where is the land that's filled with milk and honey? Let's find this. Okay? I'm gonna share my screen with you guys so you guys can know that this is not me doing this. Okay? All right. The land. Go. Let's go here first, because I wanna set up the stage. Like I said, let's click it. It says, why was Israel called the land of milk and honey? Was Israel really called that? Was it? Okay. We're going to find out. Let's read. It says, repeatedly in the Old Testament, God describes the promised land as a land flowing with milk and honey. Now, we all know milk and honey is metaphorical for the riches, the everything, you know. Milk help grow. Honey is sweet. Milk and honey, right? Exodus chapter 3, verse 8. Numbers 14, verse 8. Deuteronomy 31, verse 20. Ezekiel 20, verse 15. These poetic descriptions of Israel's land emphasize the fertility. But listen, I want you guys to pay attention to everything. I'm reading it out for you before we go forth, right? Emphasize the fertility of the soil and bounty that awaits God's chosen people. The reference to milk suggests that many livestock, listen carefully, we're going to break it down. Livestock could find pasture there. See, you see this? Livestock. That means anything, all animals, all type of animals. Listen, you guys will be surprised that even the Holy Land gotta have dolphins too. Okay, yes, we're gonna talk it. Could find pasture there. The mention of honey suggests that the vast farmland available, the bees have plenty of plants to draw nectar from, right? So this is talking about farm, the honey is for the farm, and the milk is the livestock. This is them. This is not my writings. This is gotquestions.org, right? So you guys know that this is not me. But I want to highlight. Let me highlight livestock. Highlight that. Yep. Oh, no. Let me highlight the whole thing. Let me highlight the whole thing. That's livestock. And then honey, we're going to highlight that in green. Okay? So you guys know this. Okay? But I want you guys to, let me also highlight this. Okay? Because this is something that definitely has to be highlighted. Has to. Okay? A bounty that awaited God. And I'm just reading it. You guys know that I know the Father's name and all that. We know God is dog backwards, but chosen people. I want you guys to see these things. Fertility of the soil, livestock, okay, many livestock, okay, and suggested vast farmlands, okay? So we got those three down. So let's go check. So this right here, I had to look it up. I typed in all nations that benefit from Israel's resources. Remember, they said that this is the livestock, this is everything. The honey, the milk, the fertility, all of that must be here. It must be here. We're gonna find out. Let's start off by clicking this. Okay? Remember, livestock, milk and honey. See, this is how they try to swindle you. You see this? Milk and honey. I want to stay focused on that. Hold on. Don't mess up now. Don't mess up now, computer. Don't make me drop the gavel on your behind. Drop the gavel. Even computers get judgments over here. All right? It appoints a man once to die, then the judgment. So I'd rather you take this judgment here with the gavel than take the judgment with whatever weapon the Father got up top. Probably gonna yell at you and your body gonna shrinkle and shrink and disappear. Remember, he said his voice is like many waters. You ever heard the water by itself? I joined loud. He said many waters. You should run for it right now. You should run. Let's go. This is not what I want to look up for. Hold on. Okay, there we go. There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. And mind you, all of these things, look. I wonder how ironic in 2015 the gas went up. In 1995 to 2000, it was literally zero. It was zero. But out of nowhere, it went up. In 2015, it went up 250%. Grossing in how much? $230 billion in gross domestic product to Israel. Hold on. Potentially, look, Recent discoveries show that Israel is potentially rich in potentially. So this is not even a fact. This is potential. It has potential. Potentially rich in natural resources. The Leviathan could provide 230 billion. It could. So this is not even 100% accurate. Oh, listen. Listen. I know how to read. I know when I see the word potential, potentially, could, is not justified with a fact. It's justified with a possibility. We don't move with possibilities. The Father don't move with facts. He said nothing that he says come back void. So anything that we bring forth has to be 100% accurate, right? Let me go to Google. 'Cause I have more stuff on Google. Let me go to Google. Let's go. So I was looking up these things, right? And hold on. Let me find it. Let me find it. I don't want to back out of that. Can I back out of this? But anyway, I was looking up a few things. And I had to look this up, right? It says, bordering the Mediterranean Sea, Israel is located between Lebanon and Egypt with a total mass of 20,770 kilometers and a population of 8,547,000,000 people as of 2016. Israel has a mostly temperate climate throughout the year. While the tensions between, we're not going to read that. We're not going to read that. Listen, each year, Israel exports approximately 45 million tons of potash, a useful fertilizer. I thought you're supposed to be producing fertile, not the fertilizer. I'm about to fertilize this. Let's continue. Thereby making this country the fourth largest exporter of products following Canada, Russia, and Germany. I find it ironic that all of these places with full of Europeans are the ones that's pushing these fertilizers. Additionally, the high salinity of the waters allow for Israel to be a leading export in magnesium bromide, which is useful minerals found in numerous sedative and anticonvulsant medications. Oh, so this is where your drugs come from. So when your kidneys and your liver shut down, just know that you know it came from this beautiful place called the Leviathan. The Levant. Okay? Let's go. The natural gas exports of Israel have organized with a deal worth about 15 billion US with the Egyptian company Dolphinus Holding. The extracted gas being sent to Egypt will be acquired from Tamara and Leviathan, two deep waters offshore gas fields located in the Mediterranean Sea. So these things are located in the Mediterranean Sea. I need a land filled with milk and honey. Oh, I'm not even reading you guys. Hold on, let me hide this. I'm not even reading you guys this. Hold on. Let me type this. Okay? Okay? How much foreign aid has Israel received to date, meaning right now, in 2023? the United States has provided Israel with 158 billion current or non-inflation adjusted dollars. Okay? And military assistance and missile defense funding. Oh, so they get money for guns, everything. Let's see. So Germany and America are the two countries that provide aid to Israel. Oh, you know the UK too. $7.2 billion export to Israel. Okay? All these countries got to pay homage to Lucifer in his homeland. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Well, where does Israel get most of its money? Tax rates in Israel are amongst the highest in the world, with income, value added, customs, and excess land, luxury taxes being the main source of revenue. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait up. Mama love Juju sleep? He sleep? Damn, I can't bang the gavel on these heathens. Ah, man, I can't bang the gavel, guys. My son's sleeping. I can't bang him. You guys are lucky. Hold on. Hold on. I thought this was milk and honey. How is it taxes is what generates the most money? Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see. And I'm doing this in real time, too. All of this is done real time. So I don't want nobody saying that I'm making this up and I was putting this together. We're going to do this together. Okay? The resource list of again. The list of Israel's natural resources. Let's click it. Okay. Now, before I even go here, let me go back to Safari because I want you guys to see this. I don't want to hear nothing. Let's go back. Why did they do that? Let's go back. Now again, okay? Fertility of the soil, okay? Livestock, okay? That means animals, all types of animals. Farmland, okay? I have to, I have to do this because I want to set the reminder. Okay? Now, this is what this land is known for. Let's read. Despite being the otherwise oil-rich Middle East, Israeli is famously low. Hold on. Wait a minute. Damn, you lucky I can't bang the gavel on you heathens. You lucky I can't bang this. Ooh, look, it's tempting to smack. Ooh, I'm going to bring it right back. Hold on, let's continue. It says, despite being an otherwise oil-rich Middle East, Israel is famously, listen carefully, famously low on natural resources. Hold on a minute. But I just showed you guys that the land of Israel was given unto us, unto God's chosen, right? His chosen people should be having livestock, farmland, and the soil gotta be fertile like myrtle, right? Okay, let's continue. I'll save that joke for later, right? And it says the country's economy stability is largely due to its advanced high-tech sector and agriculture rather than its production of raw minerals. Still, look what they put. It says still the Holy Land does produce some minerals and other substances that are useful for agricultural and industry. Look how dead it got. It was like, but still, the Holy Land does produce some minerals. Some minerals. Don't produce all. Produce some. Some. See, y'all people will read these things and not even pay attention. Listen to the word. It says produce some. They don't make all. We make some. I thought it was, listen, I just showed you guys in the beginning. Hold on. Let's go. I'm not even going to, we're going to continue. It says the Dead Sea is an important source of potash materials containing potassium. Potash is used throughout the world in fertilizers. Okay? So this is in your food too. Just know that when you go into the supermarket tomorrow, look up for this word, because they might change it to potassium. Okay? Potash, okay? The things that I don't know, maybe the Europeans eat it, but us black folks not supposed to have none of that. Okay, let's continue. The Dead Sea is also a source of magnesium bromate, which is useful for both sedative and anti-convulsant medications. We read this already, right? Israel also produced falsificate rocks, which are mined for variety of use in industries and agriculture. Okay. Wood and metal, right? The CIA World Fact Book lists timber as one of Israel's natural resources. Though Israel cannot tap its lumber resources, listen. You gotta pay attention to when these people tell on themselves. Hold on, listen, look. It says the CIA World Fact Book lists timber as one of the Israel's natural resources, though Israel cannot tap its lumber resources extensively because trees are a limited resource in this desert region. Hold on, let's go back. Let's go back. You gotta go back. Because it said what it says, emphasize the fertility of the soil and bounty that awaits the chosen people. Okay? So we supposed to, all of this, right? Let's go. The reference to milk suggests that many livestock, okay? Many livestock, honey, farmland. Isn't trees part of the farmland? I thought, hold on, wait, somebody's lying. Is it me? Could it be me? Could it be me? I know you guys wish I would have been here lying to y'all, but I'm gonna bang the gavel on you heathens. You listen, like I said, you lucky my son is asleep, because this gavel, order in the court. We're gonna restore the order. We're going to restore the order, all the lies. That's why our big brother said you should know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The question that you gotta ask after that is, do you really want to be set free? Let's continue. No, it says the land is also a source of some copper ore. Soil. This is the soil. Listen, Israel is a source of variety of clay which have multiple use. One of Israel's famous export is the Dead Sea mud. I mean, damn, how much, everything is from the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea got the potassium, the Dead Sea got the magnesium, the Dead Sea got the mud. I mean, I guess the Dead Sea is where they created the thugs, huh? That's where all the drugs, that's where everybody want to be a drug dealer. They probably put the Dead Sea in your food. They put Dead Sea in your juice. which is minimal, rich, and known to tighten and to smooth the skin. Another Israel resource is sand, which can be used to make glass and for other purposes. This is the land that's filled with milk and honey, guys. Hold on. Natural gas, crude oil. We're gonna read it because I want to read all of it. We're gonna read it. We're gonna read it. We're gonna read it. It says, at the time of the publication, Israel produced small amounts of natural gas, but its natural gas industry have grown substantially since it first developed in 1986. In 2009, Israel produced 54.74 billion cubic feet of dry natural gas, also half of its annual consumption. In the same year, a significant offshore reserve of natural gas was found near Haifa. It's Israeli reserve rights to it. If Israeli, hold on. So where's Haifa? Let's go find out where's Haifa. I don't even want to live in a place that sounds like that. Haifa. Haifa. That sound like that's where all the chicken heads live. Use a Haifa. They got it from there. Haifa. All right. Let's see this location. Oh, this is Haifa. Oh, Haifa. I bet you brothers see this now. That you want to go over there now, right? You want to go over there now, right? Not knowing that this is a copy and paste. Not knowing this. This is a painting. This is not real. I'm gonna let you tell it. This is not real. Scroll down. Here's Haifa. Oh my gosh. Dudes would see this and say, see? Milk and honey. Milk and honey. But looks can be deceiving. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Listen, look. Haifa. Hebrew for Haifa. City, northwestern Israel, the principal port of the country. It lies along the Bay of Haifa, overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. Listen, look what this says. It says Haifa is first mentioned in the Talmud. How is it mentioned in the Talmud and not the Bible? Wait, hold on. I thought the Bible was a book about, God's children escaping Egypt, making exodus into Israel, and the first mention of this city is in the Talmud? Yeah. I'll let you tell it. In the Talmud? In the Talmud, people. In the Talmud. Hold on. These people is messing with my connection. In the Talmud. Daily Lioness, how you doing? In the Talmud, people. We're gonna go through all of this. Okay? As first mentioned in the Talmud. Let's continue. Let's continue. It says, if Israel reserved the rights to it, Lebanon has made a bid for it as well. At the time of the publication in 2011, it will be a tremendous natural resource for the country. Hold on. So Lebanon and you guys are asking for it? Hold on. Listen, I thought it was for everybody. It says a crude oil. It is a myth. It is a myth that Israel produced no oil at all. But it is reserve are so small. Listen. But its reserves are so small that they often are not worth drilling for. In 2009, the country produced a average of only 10 barrels per day. As a point of comparison, the same year Syria produced 368,000 barrels per day. Hold on, I thought this was the place of milk and honey. Hold on, what's going on here? What's going on here? Hold on. Now, since that's not making sense, right? Let's see. Let's type in the animals that lives in Israel. A list of all animals. That live So here's a list of all the animals that lives in Israel. Let's click. Let's find out. All the animals. Hold on. Look. When I tell you that the Father be working, look what this says. It says no lions or bears remain in Israel. Lions and bears have already been extinct. Mama love, he up? Yeah. Bang the gavel, all you heathen. Bang the gavel. No lions or bears remain. Order in the court. Or somebody's lying. Somebody's lying. Hold on. Wait a minute. So there's no lions? So where did the lions go? How does it, in order for a lion to be extinct, that means there should be no more lions. If there's lions somewhere else, then you can't put lions already become extinct. Maybe because the lion was never there. Could it be because the lion was never there? And why would the lion of all, isn't the lion the symbol of Judah? Why would they even allow the lions to be extinct? They should allow the lions to live comfortably. But they don't, right? Let's continue. Let's go. How many species of animals live in Israel? 115 species live in Israel. These are the animals. Okay? What are the 5 common wild animals what are the 5 common wild animals in Israel? Let's see. Let's see. It says Israel is home to both tempered and desert species of hedgehogs, European and desert fox, look, Mediterranean horseshoe bats, Caspian turtles, Beersheba fridge fingered lizards, Indian crested porcupines, African soft-shelled turtles, Arabian. How did these animals get there? I'm going to tell you. It was picked up and drove there in 1948. These people had these things in their boats and in their briefcase, okay? Y'all thinking I'm playing, man. Okay? These are the animals that you find. A hopi, a carousel, a Arabian leopard, a mobile polecat, green toad. This is what you find. This is the land filled with milk and honey, guys. Milk and honey is right before you. I'm trying to figure out where's the milk. Where's the milk? Look. Look, expirated. Look, the brown bear has expirated in Jordan, Israel, and Palestine, and survives only in Turkey, Iran, and Iraq. Okay, I can't make this stuff up. What it says, what animal represents Israel in the Bible? Because they were ruled, and because Akobi, blessing of Judah, the lion became the symbol of the tribe. After Jerusalem was established in the capital of modern Israel in 1949, listen, the lion became a symbol and was placed on its emblem. But yet you guys just told me that they were extinct. So why didn't you get some lions and bring them over there? Oh, wait, hold on. Are you telling me that the lions can't survive over there? Are you telling me that the lions don't like it over there? But I thought this is where all of this is where the world took place. Let's continue. Let's continue. We're gonna. Let's ask questions. Is Israel sustain itself without help from other countries? Let's see this Israel agriculture, because that's what they kept saying where their price to fame is. Look at this. Look at this. What is this? This is the place filled with milk and honey, guys. This is the milk and honey for you. This is the milk and honey for you, guys. I don't even want to read it. It's so retarded. Stand by itself. Wow. Let's see what this is. Let's see. 150 billion annually they get from America every year. Okay. Let's get to the good stuff. You see this? You see this? See, when I type in all the countries that depends on Israel, they always show foreign relations of Israel, international recognition of Israel. We don't want that. We want to know how many countries is independent of Israel, because this is the place of milk and honey. So if it's the place of milk and honey, that means that other countries need to be dependent on Israel, right? But I'm not finding nothing. Let me go on the other one. Let's go on this one. See, I got Google and I got Safari. See? Now we make it. Now we making some progress. The Sea of Galilee. This is the Sea of Yo. So this is the Sea of Galilee, guys. This is the sea. Hold on. Let's look up the definition of a sea. Let's search. Let's search. Ah, man. A sea is a large body of salty water. They are particular seas and the seas. The seas commonly refer to the ocean, the wider body of seawater. Particular seas are either marginal seas, second order sections of ocean seas. See? Second order sections. Okay. Let me move this. Hold on. I can't make this stuff up. Let's look at the Wikipedia. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. They're not even giving you the real definition of a sea. A sea is a large body of water that's not surrounded. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna do that. Let's go back. Where are we? Now you see when I typed in the sea, what is the sea? It said what? It says a large body of salt water, right? Let's read what this says. Covering an area of 116 square kilometers, excuse me, the Sea of Galilee is a large freshwater lake. How does a sea becomes a lake? A Sea of Galilee is a large freshwater lake. How does a sea becomes a lake? Okay. I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm listen. When I see foolishness, and I see individuals justifying this, look, guys, this is the Noah's Ark. This is the Jesus boat right here. This is what they tell you. The ancient Galilee boat, Jesus boat, is an ancient fishing boat from the first century discovered in 1986 in Genogar, Israel. In 1986 is where you found this boat. 1986 is where you found this boat. And they have the audacity to call it the ancient Galilee boat, Jesus boat. Order in the court. Order. Nope. 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 Fire and brimstone. That is a lie. You have been caught in your lie once again. This is why they don't want to monetize me. You know why? Because I keep I keep the gavel on you heathens, Hebrews, and heathen nice snakes. They don't like that. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. You see how hard I gotta go through this? Now watch this. Which one should I go first? You want the Wikipedia or you want the National Geographical? Let's go to the geographical. Look at this. Look at this. Look how beautiful is that place. This is where I was taken. This is where my family from right here, guys. See the Benin? Benin, from Cameroon to Benin, this area. This is where. Let's go. Africa, which meaning motherland. Nope, we're not taking that. Hold on. Hold on. Look at this. Mining and drilling. The list goes on. This is so much to read. I'm trying to figure out. Nah, this is just too much. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see these people right here. Look at all the these things that this joint. Hold on, what they said. Look, natural resources. Listen, Africa has a large quantity of natural resources, including diamonds, sugar, salt, gold, iron, cobalt, uranium, copper, bauxite, silver, petroleum. Petroleum? Look, remember the other people that said that they could barely make it. They make 10 barrels a day. Look, also known as the crude oil or simply oil, is a natural occurring yellowish black liquid mixture and mainly hydrocarbons and is found in geographical formations. The name petroleum cover both natural occurring unprocessed crude oil and cocoa beans, but also tropical timber. Hold on. Let me go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Where are we? Damn. I'll have to go back. Let's go back. Let's go back, guys. Let's go back. Remember what was highlighted. Soil, milk, livestock, honey, farmland. Okay? Okay. Let me highlight this. Copy. Let me go here. Paste. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. See, we do things different. We do things together. Cause I don't want nobody saying nothing to me. Oh, look. It said, ask Rabbi, why is Israel called the land, milk, and honey? Let's see. Let's see what Steinberger got to say. Come on, Steinberger, talk to me nice. Steiny? Okay. Oh. It says, indeed, Israel is referred to as numerous times in the Bible as a land flowing with milk and honey, indicating its abundant fertility. The phrase can be understood as both physical description of the land and a spiritual metaphor. You see how they try to swingle you off by throwing foolishness by saying spiritual metaphor. The Father, there's not this. If I give you a land, there's nothing spiritual that comes along with it. Look, you see that house right there? Yeah, it's big, right? But it's spiritually yours. You spiritually could feel like that. You could just walk in there and be in the spirit. No. Bang the gavel on you heathens. This is what I'm be talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is the lies. Here's another European lie. And listen, these are top sorcerers, very great psychologists. If you don't pay attention to the word and read it nice and slow like Usher, I just want to read this nice and slow. Bang the gavel on these heathens, people. Let's awaken the masses. This is why the gavel is here. So you see my son, he sleep. When he hear the gavel, he up now. He know. He's going to be the predecessor to this gavel right here. He's going to be banging on you like this. No. Let's continue. We're not playing. See, in Exodus chapter 3, verse 8, it says the Father promised to take the bantus, not the Israelites, not the ISIS Ra elites. I'm not an elite. Okay, I'm not part of the elite. The elite run the world. They don't run me. They run you. They don't run me. Right? Out of slavery in Egypt to a good, spacious land. See, he's going to take them to a good, spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Okay? The land has to be flowing with milk and honey, meaning I'm supposed to be able to just walk in there and everything's supposed to be all right. Hold on. Let's get straight to the I spelled fertile wrong. Look. Hold on. Let's click this. Let's read this first. Look, you can read it from their own mouth. It says the agriculture in Israel is highly developed industry. Israel is a major exporter of fresh produce and a worldwide leader in agricultural technologies. So when you click this, that means they the ones that's making your fake rice, your fake chicken. Oh, you didn't even know that your drugs came from there too. Ecstasy. You hear me? Exodus, ecstasy. That's what it's called. Ecstasy, and even the name ecstasy. Only place it could come from was a place from people that had an exodus, right? AKA an accident. Are you dumb? Right? You got that? Marijuana. A lot of your technologies. This technology, the word tech comes from here. The Father never said he was going to give Abram a place full of tech, a land full of technology. Okay? So you telling me Abram knew how to fly before R. Kelly? He believed he can fly? Okay, let's stop now. Come on, guys. All right? Listen carefully. Right? Israel is based on its interaction between scientists, consultants, and farmers in agriculture-related industries. Israel's semi-arid to arid climate and the shortage of high quality water are major constraints facing Israel. Hold on. This is supposed to be a land filled with milk and honey. Why is it all these problems? Climate and shortage of hot shortage? What shortage? How can we have a shortage when it's filled with the land supposed to be filled with milk and honey? Filled with milk and honey. But here you guys are telling me there's a shortage of high quality water. But wait, what happened to the Sea of Galilee? I thought it made fresh lake water. Hold on. No, and no. Somebody's lying. Who's lying? Is it me? Is it the gavel? Could the gavel be lying? Gavel, are you lying? It told me no. So let's go to so I've been showing you guys nothing but lies, right? So let's go to the word, because I didn't go to the word with y'all for a minute. I'm sorry. I told you I wasn't gonna be doing it, but I have to go here, and it's a must. Come on now. Where are we? Let's go to John. Of course we gotta go to John. I just been feeding you lies all day. Of course we gotta go to John. Of course. Can you tell me where he's gone? Let's go to John. What does this say? It says what? You are of your father the devil. Woo! And the lust. Let's look up the word lust, because people don't know what lust means. Search lust. No, I don't want that. Go back. Search lust. Let's search lust. Let's get the true definition. Let's see what lust means. Listen, an intense sexual desire, an overwhelming desire or craving, intense eagerness, or hold on, let me make sure. Enthusiasm. Let me say it right.
Enthusiasm.
Okay? Eagerness and enthusiasm. Okay? Now let's go back to the word. Let's go back, because I'm about to give you this barbecue chicken with no hot sauce. You hear me? No hot sauce. It's just raw and direct. Let me hide this. Hold on. It's this one. All right. Okay? And the desire. Okay? We just pull up the definition. The desire, the eagerness, the craving of your father you will do. Your father was craving to be like the father. That's why he got kicked out. And then his son was craving to kill our father. Because we're not related to Cain. Some of us, we came from that lineage of oh no, we didn't. Because he had to have Steph. So that rage and that craving to kill Abel was the lust. And the lust of the craving of your father you will do, for he was a murderer from the beginning. And this is where you guys be slipping, right? It says, and abide not in the truth, right? 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 You see this? I don't know how you guys be slipping and be forgetting this. And that's the thing that really pisses me off with you guys, right? See, the thing that pisses me off with you guys, let me show my face here, right? What pisses me off is you guys will read this. Understand that when our big brother was speaking, he wasn't speaking to just a particular person or individuals. He was talking to a nation of people, right? He was talking to, let's just put it like this, right? When you go into the UN, right? And the meetings take place, whoever's the representative of that person in the UN for America, he speaks for every single person that's living in America. He's the representation of that. So when our big brother said what he said, and he said, you are of your father, the devil, and the lust of your father, Yah will do. See, they put ye, the Y-E, like Yeezys. No, it's supposed to be the Y-O-U or the Y-A-L-L. Because you know our big brother, he speak like us. The lust of your father, Yah will do. Yah. See? Yah will do. For your father was a murderer from the beginning. So when he says this, and when you hear that, let me share my screen. And you hear that. If you hear he was a murderer from the beginning, who is he talking about? Who was killing in the beginning? It wasn't Adam. I didn't kill nobody. So he's basically, when he's talking to these people, he's talking to a particular individual who's a representation of a nation of people that have done wrong, that operates in their father's spirit, which is the devil, the spirit of lust. This is why they make human beings. This is why they have turned the children of the father's children into lustful beings, right? That's why when you turn on your TV, see, the commercials is never a commercial about positivity. The commercial is always a commercial of what to buy or what you suffering from. Do you got cancer? You should get this pill right here. And now you're craving it. Oh, I need that. You see that BMW? Listen, I just told the Wiz today, I was like, listen, I was with the heavy hitters yesterday. It brought me back to that. Brought me back for like a good 10 minutes. Not gonna lie, it took a while for me to get that spirit out. Because I was like, damn, I remember when I was just out here balling like that. A good 10 minutes. That the spirit of lust, I was craving. I was like, yeah, see, I need to get me a new car. I need to get me something nice. You know what I'm saying? Something when I open the door, it says hello. That's what I want. You know? Just for 10 minutes. But you know why that spirit came upon me? Because I was in the presence of individuals who have submitted themselves to the devil. Even though that the devil isn't their father, but they took on the spirit of Cain, right? Because any given moment, those same brothers, let something pop off, go get the strap, I'm going to kill you. That's a spirit. That's not the spirit of the father. That's not the spirit of Abram. That's not the spirit of Shem. That's not the spirit of Noah. That's not the spirit of Abram, Isaac, Jacob. The list goes on. That's not the spirit. We don't wish malice and evil upon our people. But Lucifer created that, right? So the lust of your father you will do, for he was a murderer. But again, he was a murderer from the beginning and abideth not in the truth. People was like, what? That don't make sense. I'm going to show you something. Abideth not in the truth. Hold on. Yeah. Right? Because, the father said precept upon precept. You're going to hear something here, you're going to hear something there. I'm going to show you something, right? Right? And Adam knew Eve, his wife. So when you hear the word knew, you know he was slapping. Adam knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Cain. She never gave birth to Cain. I repeat, she never gave birth to Cain. This was the interjection. Okay? Okay? And she bared again. This is her first child. Her first child was Abel. Abel was a keeper of the sheep. Okay? But Cain was a tiller of the ground. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you something. Right here. Genesis 4 verse 9. Let's start off with 8. And Cain talked with Abel. That was not his brother. He just had a conversation with him. Cain talked with Abel. And it came to pass when they were in the field. So here's Abel in the field, minding his business, doing what he do. And here comes Lucifer's son right here, Cain, right? So Cain came. And when he was in the field, Abel was in the field minding his business. And Cain rose up against him, behind him. All right? And killed him. This is the first lie. And abideth not in truth, right? Look. And the father said unto Abel, and said unto Cain, where is Abel? And he said, I know not. Oh, here comes the first lie. Look at the lie. For he abide not in truth. For he was a liar, a murderer. And you are what your father do. The lust of your father you will do. The lust, the craving of your father you will do. The murder of your father you will do. The lying of your father you will do. The deception of your father you will do. The Bible interjections and teachings of your father you will do. It's 2 stories taking place within that book. You got to have the eyes to see. That's why our big brother said, he that got the eyes to see, let him see, and the ears to hear, let him hear. What I'm saying right now, I bring this to every Christian. That's not true. No. Jesus loves. He sent this only begotten son to die. Yes. No. Bang the gavel on you heathens. We putting an end to all the mockery. Show me where. Show me where did the Father say, I want human sacrifice? When did the Father accept human sacrifice? When you find that, you let me know. Because I recall him saying that you are forbidden to sacrifice your children unto Moloch. But then he's going to send forth his son to die for a bunch of heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites who's following the ways of Moloch. I mean, come on, people. That spirit, listen, sis, when I tell you that spirit tried to jump on me, that spirit tried to jump on me. I was having visions in a Lambo. Listen, hey, right? And he said, I know not. You know, of course you're not your brother's keeper, because that's not your brother. You the scorekeeper. You thought you was going to have one on the children, the creator of the Father. You thought you was going to have one. You thought you was going to have, well, yeah, see, Adam tried to put forth, but my daddy told me to kill him, and I killed him. My daddy tried to kill Eve. It didn't work. Come on now. Let's make it make sense. Let's go back. Let's go back. Matter of fact, I don't even got to do all that. Let's go to history. No. Okay? Okay? All right? Listen. Look. They answered and said unto him, Abram is our father. And our big bro, and look what our big brother said unto them. If you were Abram's children, you would do the works of Abram. If these so-called, these Khazars, these hidden powers was really the children of so-called Israel, the children of Israel, they would have been doing the works of Abram. Remember, the father called Abram his friend. But look what our big brother's saying. If you was his child, you would have do the works of Abram. But now you seek to kill me. Ooh, don't that sound like Cain? A man that has told you the truth, which you have heard of the Father. This did not Abraham? This is he's asking. He was like, wait, what I'm bringing forth is the truth. Isn't that what was said unto Abram? See, this is how you know that the word of the Father is supposed to be passed down from generation to generation. That's why the word says, train up a child from young, so when they get older, they won't depart. So when you see your child in their 40s and 50s, they know, I got to be righteous. You got to train up your child. See, my children, hey, they know. The holy days, I don't care what you do. You could sleep. My daughter, she ate, went straight to bed. Bedtime. Let her sleep. My son, he sleep. Bedtime. This is the day for you to rest. Your body earns. Your body don't even want to do nothing. It's Lucifer's program that makes you want to do stuff, right? It's because you only got 2 days to get everything in order. You got Saturday and Sunday, right? So this is what Lucifer do, right? He already programmed you to believe that Sunday is his day. So you're going to do everything on the Father's day. But when the day come for you to be doing whatever, you're gonna give it to Lucifer, right? Even in their calendar, the first day of the week is what? It's Sunday. When you read the word, he says what? And on the 7th day he rested. So if the first day is Sunday, then why are we resting on the first day and not on the 7th day? But that's a whole nother topic in itself. I'll bring that out in due time. I mean, I probably got a video up somewhere that's breaking that down, right? But he says what? Let's go. Let's continue. He says, but now you seek to kill me, a man that told you the truth, which I have heard of the Father, right? This did not Abram. You do, listen, look what our big brother's telling these people. He says, you do the deeds of your father, right? So this is how you know that who is he speaking to is not somebody that's of us. And you know what? Let me not do this because I'm gonna fall off the milk and honey. I wanna stay on the milk and honey because the milk and honey is very important. Hold on. What am I doing? Let's continue. The Father, our big brother said, he said what? He said, you can't serve two masters. It's either you're going to love one or you're going to hate the other. Can't do both. I can't do both. You can't do both. We can't do both. See, the world has been trying to do both, and this is why the world is in the state that it's in. See, society made you say things like, well, as long as I believe and God knows my heart, then I'm going to be just fine, right? And that his blood, so hold on. So a man comes, dies for your wickedness, right? So in return, you'd be like, damn, bro, you died for me. Let me be loyal to you. No, that's not what we do, right? We say, he died for my sins, so I'm good. So every time I sin, I know that he died for that. So I'm going to continue sinning because he died for it. So when you stand in the day of the Father, what you think you're going to tell him? You're going to say, Father, what's up? Mama let you sleep? Mm-hmm. Oh, damn. Y'all guys are lucky. Right? So when you stand before him, he's going to take this gavel right here. He's probably going to have a thunderbolt. You listen, I advise you guys to take the gavel than the thunderbolt. I'll take the gavel any day. I'll take the gavel from man. I'll take the gavel from myself. I take the gavel from my moms. I take the gavel from anybody. I don't want no thunderbolt. I don't even want the gavel to be in the Father's hands. When he banging on whatever he banging on, I hope is time for lunch for me. And he bang it, all right, order, everybody go eat. That's what I'm looking. I don't want this to be banged on and I'm seeing my butt cheeks on fire. We're not trying to do that, right? But when you stand before him, what you think he's gonna tell you? You know the word says all knees shall bow, no tongue is gonna be able to speak. You're gonna be in complete silence. So while you in silence, you're gonna playing in your mind, say, yo, I believe. You sent your son to die for my. He didn't send nobody to die for nobody. Let's get that clear. That man was murdered. Okay? Let's get that clear. That man was murdered. When you look at Acts chapter 5, verse 26 says what? Here's a man that was hung on a tree. Okay? When you read John chapter 17, he says what? He says, Father, I have done your job. So if his job was to come and die, then why would he say, Father, I have done your job? I've done it all. You brought those that you want me to talk to, you brought them to me. And now I have given your word unto the world, unto the bantus. He says, I have given my word unto those. He said, I have given my word unto those. You understand? I have given my word unto those that you sent to me. So that kills. He died for the world. Trust me. Our Father did not send our big brother to die for no world. So you telling me he sent his so-called only begotten son to die for tilapias, transformers, pedophiles, murderers, molesters, hypocrites? So he sent his son to die for all of that? Absolutely not. When you read the book of Enoch, he said what? He's going to allow you heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites, everybody to live there. You're going to do it. Because when he do show up, when he really show up, he's going to come like a thief in the night. You're going to least expect it. You might be in your family barbecue. Probably putting the first and last hot dog of your life. Come on now. Come on now. We got to get out of these lies, man. These lies are sending us to hell, man. Just me yesterday, just being around the brothers. I'm just being around these, these are my peoples. These are people I grew up with my whole life. But, praise the Father, he woke me up, took me out of that. So when you from the outside looking in, it's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like we was in the funeral home and, everybody's praying on their knees saying, Jesus, Lord, everything. To leave that area, to come into another facility, you would have thought God never existed. Smoking, drinking, talking crazy, doing whatever. It's whatever. And we got that mentality because listen, God knows my heart. He do know your heart. You want me to read it to you? I mean, I'll read it. But we'll save that for another time. Now let's go back. Let's go back to the Holy Land. All right. Let's see. Look at this. List of sovereign states and dependent territories in Africa. Let's click this. Look at this. These are all the countries that have stake in your Holy Land. Oh. Nope. It's not this one. This is the sovereign. Let's do images. There we go. These are the countries that's being run. This is not the accurate one. Hold on. You guys seen this before? You guys seen this before? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We got up a whole continent, and look. They even got the livestock right here on the corner for you. Look. Look at this. And we know, that these people are hiding more information. Look. Look at this. Look. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Come on. Look. Look at this. Look. Look how much money comes out of Africa annually. 21 billion, 46. Let's do the calculation. Let me pull up the calculator. Excuse me, it's right in front of us. Look, $192 billion out of Africa each year. 192 billion. Only 30 billion is coming in overseas aid. 30 billion comes in for aid. 192 comes out. 192 billion comes out. And you know this is a watered down. You know trillions. Because just the other day, France took 500 billion in coals. In coal. Just to sustain for the winter. 500 million in coal. Tell these people stop feeding you lies. Look, let's continue. Let's continue. This is all you got to do to find a place filled with milk and honey. Let's continue. Milk and honey, people. These are all the countries that's occupying Africa right now. The whole U.S. Oh no. This is countries being placed in Africa and still standing. Let me make sure before I jump the gun. Yeah, it is, because I see it says true size. It says true size. The true physical side of Africa versus its true side. Look at this. All the countries can fit. The land filled with milk and honey, people. The land filled with milk and honey, people. The land filled with milk and honey. 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 I want to click. There's a particular one that I want to click. See, during the day before I do December, I have all these information. And then when I come on, I'll have it saved, and then it will instantly disappear. This is how you know this is Cain, Lucifer's work right here. This is Lucifer. Okay. Let's see this. Look at this. And in recent decades, the engine of the world economy has been the specular growth of China from 1980 to 2020. Fully one quarter of the increase in the global GPD was due to China's growth, outstripping the contributions of United States by 22%, the European Union by 12%, and the Japan 4% from 2010 to 2020. When the United States and Europe was still recovering from the Great Recession, the world was even more dependent on China in the decades. China's growth, first of all, let's get this clear. Let me make this clear. The only reason why China was not affected behind this so-called Great Depression, but Great Recession, was because when the Iraqi war took place and America needed a loan, guess where they got that loan from? Exactly. Don't let these people feed you nonsense. And I can't even talk too much. Look, and they don't even give you that much. I got to sign up to finish reading? No, we ain't signing up to none of this. Okay, here we go. Look how they won't let me see these things. Look how they won't let me see them. This is what they do, people. Okay? Top 5 sub-Saharan African countries which is the richest mineral reserve outside of oil. They better be talking this. Look at this. 12.52 billion. This is in the Congo. That's how much they generate. 400. Oh my geez. Look, let's read this. Look, $418 billion. South Africa occupies most of the southern tip of Africa, which is the coastline that stretches a little over 3,000 kilometers. Although South Africa owes a lot of its wealth to its industrialization, financial and government service and agriculture, 10 to 20% of its GPD each year is generated from its natural resources. It has a population of 60 million people. South Africa has one of the most extensive mining industries in the world, mining for resources like platinum, ferrochromium, magnesium, gold, diamond, iron ore, cobalt, and the phosphate. The income South Africa generates per year on minerals. Listen, a year, just South Africa. We're not even talking about every other place. We're talking about South Africa. That's Abram's land. That's his capital. Not the capital of Jerusalem. We're talking about Abrams when he went down to Mambre. Look what it says. 55 billion to 100 billion, 125 billion, depending on the year. The country also accounts for 4.2 of global gold production, having distribute 100 tons of gold in 2021. Look at this. This is Ghana. Look. 5 billion to 7.2 billion annually. This is Ghana. What's their resource? Natural resource. Bakute, let me say this word right.
Bauxite.
Bauxite, aluminum, diamond, and timber. You see? West Africa. Timber. Look what's in her hand. Come on. Largest diamond fountain, Botswana. That's where our big brother was living. They're not going to tell you that. Of course not. Of course not. Now let's go look into the map and go see where these areas are. Come on now. Look at Zimbabwe. Filled with milk and honey. Look at this. All these countries is in the billions annually. In the billions annually. Look at this. Annually. I don't even got to read too much. And this is just the top 5. And they're in the billions. Don't let these people feed you lies. We need to know the truth, people. We need to know the truth. We need to know the truth. Let's take top 15 African countries richest in natural resources. This is all I do. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta go too hard because it's useless. The harder you go, the deeper you're gonna go into deception because the information that you are retrieving, 9 out of 10 times, this information is coming from enemies. You know what I'm saying? See this? About the author. See who this is. I can't even read this. Let me see if I can get this translated. Look. See? It says, like many people, I have known Africa through stereotypes. Africa is poor, there is war, famine. I became an entrepreneur to break these clinches and participate in construction of the continent. I have lost several companies, including Korea, a training, a web development. I want to know if this man is a colored man. Well, I need to know. I don't want to read all of this. Why he's not reading it?
Like many people, I have known Africa through stereotypes. Africa is poor. There is war, famine. I became an entrepreneur to break these cliches and participate in the construction of the continent. I have launched several companies, including Caria, training and web development, tutories, e-learning platform, African funding, crowdfunding platform. After a failure on my startup tutories, because of poor business execution, a lack of network, no mentor, I left for 6 months in immersion in the tech ecosystem in Senegal. I have met many passionate, talented, and determined entrepreneurs. On my return to Paris, one decided to tell their story by creating the Africa Tech Media. The objective.
Oh, see, this is a heathen. We going to Paris. He going to enemy territory to go do what? Talk about the people. Okay. So here's a summary of the top 15 states richest in natural resources on the African continent. Let's continue. Nigeria is number 1. That Kane voice was so immaculate. Let's let her read again. Come on, Kane. Let's read one more again.
Almost essential economy of the continent. It is the leading producer and exporter of crude oil. Also, it is the 5th oil producer in the world in the OPEC, Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries. Oil thus represents 40% of the country's gross domestic product. It also has other underexploited natural resources such as gas, coal, gold, and bauxite, employing 60% of the working population. Its agricultural sector also remains underexploited.
Okay. Botswana, the world's leading producer of diamonds, the majority of which are gem quality. He alone owns 35% of African diamonds. Who's this? Who's he? Who's he? He alone. Who's the he? Slap him. He better be African too. He alone owns 35% of African diamonds. Besides these diamonds, gold, nickel, soda ash, and copper are mined there, right? Number 3, It is a nation with a huge, diverse mineral potential. It is notably world numbered on its production of chromochrome, magnesium, platinum, vanadism. Matter of fact, let's let Shorty read it. Come on, Kane. Let's read again. Talk to me nice, Kane.
It is a nation with a huge, diverse mineral potential. It is notably world number one in the production of chromium, manganese, platinum, vanadium, vermiculite, and number two in the production of ilmenite, palladium, rutile, and zirconium.
And that's just number 3. We got 15 to go, people. The Democratic Republic of Congo. This is where your big brother was murdered, if you didn't know. He was taken from here. He was murdered here. He was taken from here. And he was murdered here. Oh, they're not going to tell you that. Of course not. Of course they're not going to tell you that. Because you better believe in Jesus in the upper room. You know, the northeast. You know what I'm saying? He said, I would like to be like the Most High. He said he was going to sit where? On the side of the north. I'll let you tell it.
Every mobile phone contains coltan, and the DRC is the world's largest producer. It is one of the giants producer of diamonds and copper in Africa, with respectively 34 and 13% of the total production of the continent. Finally, its mineral deposits are estimated at $24 trillion.
24 trillion in just the Congo? 24 trillion in just the Congo? Every mobile phone contains this. The land filled with milk and honey. There's no country on the face of this earth that can sustain without the help and support of Africa. Psalms 83. Let's go to Psalms 83. Let's go to Psalms 83. Psalms 83. Hold on. Psalms 83. Let's go to Psalms 83. Let's go to Psalms 83. Let's go to Psalms 83, people. What does this say? It says, keep not thou silence. Keep not thou silence, O Father. Hold not thy peace and be not still. So this is, you know, I'm never going to hold my peace. As long as the Father got air in me and I'm in his image and his likeness, he says, keep not thy silence. I can't keep quiet. You see this gavel right here? You lucky my son is asleep, because I would have banged it on you heathens, right? Keep not thy silence, O Father. Hold not thy peace. We should not be holding our peace. You have to stand for something. Stand for nothing, fall for it all. Stand for something, even if it falls, it's gonna be, listen, even if it falls, it's not gonna be an easy one. And they know that. They wish it was gonna be easy. They wish that everybody could just wake up and whenever they say jump, we just go online and say, yes, sir, no, sir. But they know there's individuals like me that's running around. Mr. Rebellious, Mr. Stiff-necked. When it comes to the heathens, oh, I'm super stiff-necked. Oh, I am the epitome of the Bible. Yes, the children of the Bible, the stiff-necked nation. Oh, my neck's so stiff, I need a neck brace. That's how stiff my neck is. When it comes to you heathens, massive neck brace. When it comes to the Father, I'm so scared. Father, please don't even put a neck brace on me. I'm scared. You feel me? Massive. Not holding our peace no more. We're going to talk that talk. We're going to spread this truth to the four corners. Because the word said, until the truth gets spread to the four corners, that's when the end shall come. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm ready for these heathens to clean my backyard. It's time for them to do that. It's time for them to wash my dishes. It's time for them to live in the ghetto. They need to be in East New York right now. All of them. Just compile all of them. Just let them, give them what they call that projects. where Nas from, give them Queensbridge. That's enough buildings and homes to fit all these heathens. Y'all all fit there. Stay there. It's about time. But I don't want my freedom in this land. Reparation of freedom is the conversation. Let's continue. It says what? For lo, thy enemies made a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their heads. You see that? And they that hate thee, To hate him is to do what? Is to not keep his commandment. They hate the father. They hate the children. They hate the language. They hate the fact that you can come outside and 2,000-degree weather. And yeah, it's going to be hot. Yeah, you're going to sweat, but you ain't going to burn. You ain't going to burn. You're going to be able to go to wherever you want without no problems. You might get a massive tan. You might leave your house looking pre-light and come back home looking like a massive dark sunlight. You hear me? But they hate thee, and they have lifted up their heads. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Crafty counsel. What counsel is this? I forgot the name of. I forgot the name. Was it 1815? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I want the youth council. Hold on. Deadly Lioness. What year was? Damn. What was the? Hold on. I know I got it in my book. Hold on. I almost dropped the butt. Hold on. I know. The European Council, I just forgot the year. The European Council that took place. I forgot the year, guys. Forgive me. I forgot the year, guys. I know it was 18. There we go. I found it. It's the Berlin, West Africa, 1884, November 15th. Berlin, West Africa Conference. Yeah. Okay. This was the beginning of Psalms 83 right here, people. Okay? This was the beginning of Psalms 83, people. Let's read this.
Berlin, West Africa Conference. Berlin, West Africa Conference, a series of negotiations, November 15, 1884.
What are they negotiating? How does Europeans having a negotiation? What are you negotiating if you don't even own the land? You can't negotiate something if you don't own. I could negotiate selling you this car because this is my car. I can I can negotiate selling you this house because this is my house. I could negotiate this with you. You don't have a negotiation with people that's not even from the land. But let's continue.
Or Feb. 26, 1885, at Berlin, in which the major European nations met to decide all questions connected with the Congo River Basin in Central Africa. The conference, proposed by Portugal in pursuance of its special claim to control of the Congo estuary, was necessitated by the jealousy and suspicion with which the great European powers viewed one another's attempts at colonial expansion in Africa. The general act of the conference.
Look, they was jealous. They was jealous amongst each other. They was like, nah, you can't have that spot. I want that. Like a fat kid at a candy store. This is Psalms 83 right in front of you. This is Psalms 83. Let's continue.
Of Berlin declared the Congo River Basin to be neutral, a fact that in no way deterred the Allies from extending the war into that area in World War I.
So no country. So they even had even in 1884. They already had conversations about the World War I, and they already let it be known that the World War I could not take place in Africa. Make sure, listen, it says what? Let's read this. I'm gonna let her read it. I don't wanna get on place.
The General Act of the Conference of Berlin declared the Congo River Basin to be neutral, a fact that in no way deterred the Allies from extending the war into that area in World War I.
Let's continue. My bad, guys. Continue.
Guaranteed freedom for trade and shipping for all states in the basin, forbade slave trading, and rejected Portugal's claims to the Congo River estuary, thereby making possible the founding of the independent Congo Free State, to which Great Britain, France, and Germany had already agreed in principle.
So, these are the countries that's in your land. Britain, France, Germany. Right? Right? Look how wicked these people. These are this is Psalms 83. Psalms 83 did not take place in no way, shape, or form the way that these people are selling it to you. Psalm 83 never took place in the Middle East. Matter of fact, I'll even show you. I'm going to show you too. As soon as I get up out of here, they won't let me leave. Okay. What was the purpose for the Berlin Conference? The Berlin Conference of 1884 to 1885 was organized by Otto von Bismarck, the first, what is this right here? The first Chancellor of Germany. So you remember when they said Germany was killing the Jews and all of that? Why do you think they used Germany? So they had to use Germany so you can see Germany as them doing wickedness to these Europeans and not the wickedness that they done to you black people. So when the word said that you will be given unto the hands of your enemy, just know that Germany is an enemy. Okay, let's continue. The purpose of the Berlin Conference was to regulate European colonization and trade in Africa. So they were telling you, listen, we're going to colonize this area. I'm not from there, but I like that area right there. That's mine. I'm going to colonize that over there. There's a whole bunch of mothers with children, and I don't give a damn. That's where we colonize it. This is what they've done. And yet we still run to these people like they're our friends. We still put trust in these people like they really care for your benefit. My sister just sent me something about this man. I was working in Mississippi somewhere, and he was working, and he got in a car with his boss. The boss threw him out the car This is a sport that goes on out there, guys. Threw him out the car, chased him down. This man's running for his life. Runs into the precinct. The police said, nope, you can't come in here. Runs into a hardware store. They said, nope, you can't come in here. It got to the point where he ends up running into the wilderness, calls his mom to say, yo, ma, my boss is out here trying to kill me. Can you imagine you calling your mother and you telling your moms that? Yo, mom, my boss is out here trying to kill me. What parent is mentally prepared to hear some foolishness like that? And she probably didn't believe, because when they found this man with his kidneys gone. They found this man with all his arteries taken out. And I don't even want to tell the extra gruesomeness that took place, but that's for you guys to do your homework. Yeah, in Mississippi. Shout out to the sis for providing me with that information. To colonize and trade in Africa by identifying which European nations will be. Listen. By identifying which European nation will be allowed to control which parts of Africa. These niggas had a conversation. These are European. These are Cain's children. Look how ugly this man looks. This man is ugly. Wait. Look at this. These look. The man pull out a knife. Look, Afa. Look, they pick and choosing where they want to. This is Psalms 83, guys. This is Psalms 83. Let's go back to Psalms. Let's go back to Psalms. Oh, wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. My bad. Had to put my sunroof up. It looked like it's about to rain hard out here in New York City. And I know that's Granny doing that too. Listen, you know the hood gotta cry when Granny died. You know, that's the hood mourning right now. Like I said before, man, my condolences go to. My bad, guys. Hold on. There we go. All right. Look. For lo, thy enemies had made a tumult, and they that had hated thee have lifted up thy head. For they have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have consulted against thy hidden ones. Where tell me another counsel that took place against a particular people. Show me the council that took place against the Jewish people. Show me a council that took place against Chinese. Show me a council that took place against any nation. Psalms 83 is us, bro. This is a living book. Stop acting like this book is dead. Some of these things are prophetic. And a lot of things, and shout out to the big bro for the last class that we had, where he was able to show that a lot of things within the word, like you see like right here, you see like the sides, all the Genesis, Exodus, a lot of these things is out of order. And they did that intentionally. Some people say Exodus come before Genesis. Some people, I don't know. Like I said, we got 2,000 years of catching up to do. So a lot of lies, a lot of confusion, a lot of our information is coming from the very same people that put shackles around our necks. So, like I tell everybody, in order for us to find the truth, we have to go back to the natural source. We have to go back to the resource. We have to go back to where we was taken. Nobody don't have no history of being taken from the Middle East. Nobody has no history of being taken from Europe. Nobody has no history of being taken from Asia. Nobody has no history of being taken from Russia. If you are a slave and you are living in America and you are living in the Caribbean islands and you are living in any place where the governing body is individuals that don't look like you were sent there for servitude. So in order to find out where you're going or who you are, you need to go to the place where you was taken from. And they're not feeding us that. Our people are not excited to do that. Brothers is taking their income tax money to go to go to Venezuela, whatever. Who the heck want to go over there? You can't even speak Spanish. Now you can't speak Spanish. You black. They don't even like black people. So now you got 2-3 things against you. You got 4 things against you because they're gonna tell you keep your ass in the resort. You can't come beyond. You can't go beyond these borders. You see, you already being segregated. You don't even know that. But that's neither here nor there. Let's continue. Right? For they have taken craftily counsel. They are confederate against thee. Edom, which is which is hold on, let me pull up the map now. Hold on. Let me pull up the map. Edom. This is your modern day. These are your brothers and sisters that live in the Congo. That's Edom. Ishmaelites. These are your Moors. Moab. Damn, I forgot what the big bro told me who these people was. Who was they related to? All of them. And hey, Deadly Lioness. Remember when you found out that Amalek was a black man? Ammon. All of these is colored people. They put this there to deceive you. But the real culprits are your European powers. Okay? That's another class for itself. Now let them have it. Listen, you passport bros, man. I know you guys are government agents. Let me tell you what's gonna happen to you, right? You see, it's easy. Listen, anybody, you know what that saying go? Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Oh no, it's not that one. It's what would you do for a light bar? If you pay attention to that commercial, that's you passport boys, right? See, you passport boys in the outside, black. Look like a nigga, but inside, European. This is the coconuts I keep talking about, right? Right? You go out there, you grab these women, and you thinking that you getting yourself a great wife. Listen, anybody would do anything for a passport. You are a light bar to them. What would you do for a light bar? And after she finished eating it, you see that wrapper of yours, she gonna throw it out and she gonna go look for a bigger and better one. Okay? Yes. These people are colored people. Amalek is black, guys. Philistines, black, guys. Yep. Trust me. I got all the information. And I know it sounds far-fetched, but these are black people. Every single one of these, the tabernacles of Edom. And yes, I know I said Psalms 83, but they put these people here to divert, to include them. So when you read and when you start awakening, you're going to thinking like, oh, look, it took place. No. The Psalms 83 took place in the Holy Land, and they put those names there to hide themselves. Just like they hide themselves, just like Cain hid themselves. But the Father said he was going to do what? He's going to put a curse upon them. When you see them, you're going to know that they're cursed. The only reason why you don't think that they're cursed because they are the ones that's operating the world right now. When that time comes, if you really, really pay attention, if you really, really look carefully at these people, you're going to see that they're cursed. How is it beautiful sunny day? You can't come outside. It's because you curse. How come it's so bright and beautiful you can't look in the sun? It's because you curse. How come when it rains you smell like that? It's because you curse. You want me to continue? Why you see nothing wrong with eating food without it being seasoned? It's because you curse. You eat seasonless chicken. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with putting salt and pepper on your food, and you're good with that. It's because you're cursed. See, the chosen people, everything. What that big brother said, he said, you are the salt of the earth. Everything that we do is something, it has to be done with flavor. There's a reason why Kool-Aid is where it's at. It's because when they sold it to us, it was sold with flavor, baby. And they know that. They know that. That's why they got to feed us. They got to feed the dopamine. They got to feed us the foolishness. But it's over now. Over for all that, people. These are the cursed seeds. They're cursed. They're cursed how they look. They curse on how their appearance, how they dress, how they act. I mean, listen, when you see the ones that they find complete, like you see when they find a complete European, and this is no disrespect, they idolize them, right? That's why you see Brad Pitt, oh my gosh, the sexiest man alive. It's very rare, but when they do, they promote it. But these individuals are cursed. They're cursed. The Father said, I will curse this seed. This seed is cursed. When you pay attention and you look carefully, they're cursed. It's because they're running the world right now is the reason why you can't see that. They're cursed. Their lifespan, and even if you look up history, their lifespan never passed 70. Some of them lived to be 65, 66, 67. The reason why we're dying so young is because we have taken on their habits. We have taken on the cursed people's habits. And you're suffering because of that. Let me show my face. You're suffering because of that. The word said, follow not the ways of the heathens. Follow not the ways of the heathens. Follow not the ways of the heathens, Hebrews, and heathenites. Follow not their ways. Be not like Cain. For I will put a curse upon you. That curse has transformed into our blood, into our DNA, and to the point where if you're not black, if you don't have some association with evil and being cursed. Yo, bro, you ain't never had cereal with water? Oh, you ain't black. Yo, you ain't never smoked weed? Oh, you ain't black. Oh, you ain't never mixed your alcohol? Oh, you ain't black. It's like everything that's pertaining to black has to be associated with evil. And the minute that you do something good, oh, you married now? What, you think you better than us? Oh, you got your dad in your life? Or what, you think you white now? I'm telling you, These are the conversations that happens within the black community, where everything that associated with us has to be negative. Yo, you ain't never seen somebody been shot before, so you ain't black. You from the hood? What hood you from? What hood you from? We outside. You ain't never been outside? You ain't black. You ain't never seen a gun. You ain't never touched it. You ain't never shot a gun. You ain't black. What? The minute I say, man, I want to love, oh, you want to love what? You look like you a womanizer. What? I can't love. I can't say, I love you. I love you. I love you. And even for myself, right? Even for myself, me just being a respectable person and just doing things, you know, being polite, the first thing they'll be like, man, you seem very religious. Damn. So in order for me to be good, I got to be a religious person. I just can't just be a black man that came from a household with morals and principles, or grew up around people that had morals and principles and had dignity and respect. I mean, you know, that used to be the pinnacle of being a black person. You know? Like when you going outside, you going to school, you knew your child was representing you. Don't be going out there acting a fool. And we knew that. Now, if you ain't acting a fool, you ain't black. I'm seeing the mothers churning up with their children now. They had this girl, my wiz sent me something on IG. Listen, this social media, I don't know. If it wasn't for me doing this content stuff, I probably would have left it alone. She sent me something. Her daughter jumps on the table, starts twerking, and the mother's there bouncing with her. I can't make this stuff up. When you find me a Jewish woman that does that for her daughter, then I'll be cool with that. But again, this is us. And it's 6:24. All right, guys, I'm going to conclude. I just wanted to show you guys that this place called the Middle East is never filled with milk and honey. That was a lie. Okay? The land filled with milk and honey has always and will always be this holy land. You see it? Look how beautiful. Oh yeah, that too. Speaking proper. Oh my God, why you sound like that? You can't be black. Why you? Blah, blah, blah. I can't say hi. All right. I mean, yes, granted. Speaking a little too proper, I got a question where you from, right? Because when I see somebody like speak like Braxton from Jamie Foxx, that worries me. Oh, hi, y'all. Are you dumb? Talk with some flavor. I don't care. Listen, even if you say yo was good. Say yo was good. You better make it sound like Keith Sweat or something. Don't be like, I ain't what's good, bro? Hey. But yeah, I digress, guys. I digress. Lioness, anything you would like to say? Yes, you gotta have. That's all I'm saying. You gotta have flavor. I don't mind you speaking proper. There's a difference be speaking. You could speak proper English. Like I could speak proper English. I could have a whole conversation with somebody when not using a single profanity. That's to me. That's proper English. That's speaking proper, where you don't have to sound ignorant. To I don't know. I guess we do that to feel inclusive. We wanna feel. I don't know. It's not for me. But when I see you like, hi, my name is and you sound like I'm calling Optimal. Yeah, we have a problem. Hi, welcome to Optimal. We would love to help. No, when you start talking like that, we have a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a little, you know what I'm saying, in your conversation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that. Somewhere down the line, that has to fall into play. Somewhere down the line, that has to be a norm. You know what I'm saying? If you start talking like, hey, hello, welcome to Optimal. I am here to serve you. How can I help you today? For security purposes, please provide us with your last 4 digits of your social. Or if not, please provide us with your account number. You start talking like that. When you start talking like that, we have an issue. Judge Jones, I can't bang the gavel. My son's sleeping. I can't bang the gavel on you heathens. But best believe, tomorrow I will do a special. It's called Bang the Gavel on You Heathens. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to bang the gavel on you heathens. But I digress. I hope you guys had a good one. Again, the Holy Land is and has always will be Africa. The Bible took place in one place and one place only, which is Africa. Yes, black people. Yes, that book took place in the land that you was taken from. Doesn't that sound amazing? I guess that should make you want to read it even more, right? Wrong, because you guys want to be from the Middle East. You want to be genetically modified Europeans. I get it. You want to be the cancer in the black community. Gotcha. Don't worry. The Father's going to take care of you. He got a nice place called Fire and Brimstone waiting for all those that steps on this Father's awakening, steps on his children's toes, and steps on the judges. You see the judges of this earth? Job 9:24 says the world has been given unto the hands of the wicked, and the eyes of the judges has been covered. The eyes of the judges is no longer covered. The eyes of the judges has been awoken. Oh, we here. Oh, the gavels is all over the place. We just waiting, like y'all waiting for the trumpet. We just waiting for the Father to say, bang the gavel on these heathens. And when we do so, it will be over. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. You guys don't know who I am. Continue supporting. And yes, I will be back tomorrow. Monday will be a brand new episode. I don't know. Oh, yeah. The title of Monday's podcast will be the rise of the AI is the fall of you guys. Yes, the rise of the AI technology means the demise or the end of you guys. Yes, we're going to talk about that. Again, if you miss any episodes, go on Repent or Die podcast, continue supporting. My big brother told me not to do this. Just to give you a quick update, I am qualified for monetization, but the monetization said no because I go against Lucifer, Satan, and all of his creation. Mama Love, he up? And bang the gavel on these heathens. My son is up. Oh, listen, he wouldn't. The Father wouldn't let me leave unless I bang the gavel on you heathens. Oh, bang the gavel. Yes. And again, for those that don't know who I am Mr. Keep My Foot on you heathens. You he-grows. And the newly installed heathen nice next. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Father, say it one time for the one time. And I'ma holler at y'all.